we clocked some DR guy in there that was like a close family friend. Do you remember? Of yours. And then lied and said he was with his girlfriend. Look.
Oh my god! When I started dyeing my hair, yeah, my family was so homophobic. They used to call me a gigolo. They used to call me male prostitute. For those of you that are new to my channel, a couple months ago, I did do a coming out video on my channel. So before watching this video, make sure you check out that video and watch it all the way to the end so that you can understand some of the topics that we touch on in this video. When I spoke about my sexuality on my social media and just vocalized everything that I went through, I did get a lot of backlash for it. And a lot of people did say that like I was lying and some of the things that I said weren't true.
Well, you know that is so weird because I actually watched that video and I don't watch your videos because I feel like, you know, because I'm an actual friend, it's so weird. I feel like it's an invasion of privacy. But I did watch that video. And it was so weird because you didn't tell me you were going to put the video out, but you was voicing a lot of it come to like a head with the frustration with your family and everything. And this has been going on for years. Bear in mind, we've been friends since I was 17 and you was 18. So this is all coming to a head. And all the things that he was speaking about in the video, I was like witnessed it and I was there for. And it was weird that it's like I was happy for you because it was just like you released it all. Do you understand what I mean?
When I was younger, as I said, like my aunt used to dress me up.
Yeah. When
I got older, I used to wear when my mum used to leave the house, I used to put on my mum's clothes. I used to put on my mum's heels. It wasn't only my sexuality that I was dealing with. It was like my gender as well. It was like I was battling if. Am I comfortable? Am I a boy or do I want to be? Do you get what I mean? It wasn't just it wasn't just my sexuality. There was a period of time where I would actually buy women's clothes. There was a period of time where I would buy women's clothes.
Top shop and crop tops.
Top shop, crop tops, tight tops, neck clothes, all them type of things is what I used to wear. When I was younger, I used to say I was a girl.
Oh, okay.
I used to call myself a girl, but as I got older, I didn't used to say that. I knew I was a boy, but it was just that I just like.
I never thought I never wanted to be a girl, but I thought I used to look at other men and think, well, I don't act like that, and do you understand what I mean? I don't act like that, and so why am I like? Am I meant to be a girl? Do I want to? Did I want to be a girl? No, I didn't feel like I wanted to be a girl, but I felt like I was. Does that make sense? Until like I got comfortable like
being a man and just
in my own manhood. Do you understand what I mean?
I feel like we kind of had it easy, yeah. But like, what would you say it was like for you when you came out or people started to know about your sexuality?
You know what? I came out at 14 because I thought to myself, everybody thinks I'm gay. So I just thought, well, instead of people asking me, I actually think it's rude where I will never ask someone if they're gay. Because I think it's rude when you ask someone if they're gay. Because even if they are gay and they say no, and you think like, you know, like in the closet, and you know they're in the closet. I've been in that position where like so I wasn't ready to say. I wasn't ready to say. It just you literally not ready to say. Do you understand what I mean? I said I never really came out. The only person I came out to was my dad. Do you understand what I mean?
How did your dad take it when you?
Well, this is how I told my dad. Me and my dad was arguing on WhatsApp, and then he was like, "Yeah, you look a batty boy." Da 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 da. So I was like, because I'm bad mind like that. I was like, "Yeah, I'm a batty man." And he's like, he was, you know on WhatsApp when you type in, and then you stop typing, but you're still online, and then you type in again, and like he was gagged that I said it, do you know what I mean? And then he kept on typing, and then he said something, and I was like, bear in mind my dad is like a
100%
yard, he's got like 1,000,001 kids, even 1,000,001 baby mothers, and then I was like, fucking I'm a batty, I was like, or bear in mind I was 14, you know. I was just saying everything that I knew.
To trigger him, to wind him up.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
If that was me. In my last video, I told you like, how my dad has treated me or how some of my family has treated me, yeah? Growing up when I was battling with my sexuality. Obviously, Shaquille was...
I never had that internal battle, do you understand? And that was never a thing for me. When I told my mum I was gay, I said to her, oh, I told my dad I was gay.
Okay.
And then she was just like, oh, what did he say? And then I said, and she's like, okay, I'm proud of you. That was the conversation. There's nothing else to it.
So when you would be around me and I would be around my family, yeah, you would see like how I would act when it came to like.
You was just like a wall. And you worked in your dad's shop, right? And I used to come in the shop and he used to always be like, don't be coming in my shop acting those strange ways, you know. Acting like no fish.
Guys, I was dealing with my own like internal homophobia.
As well as
Shaquille can be very flamboyant and out there, and I don't have an issue with that, and I've gotten comfortable with that within myself as well. But obviously when my family see me like that, it's kind of okay, but seeing a friend like that I'm hanging around with, they might not get it, or
you're
they might
encouraging
think,
or blah blah blah.
Yeah, he would come into my dad's shop and I'd be like to him, make sure you fix up when you come into my dad's shop, you know. Or I'd say to him, don't talk to my dad, or don't talk to my... I'd just be very... I just try and make him a bit like me, like antisocial, closed off.
Not yourself.
Not myself, unexpressive.
It didn't bother me.
No, I don't...
Because it wasn't personal.
No, but I feel like you understood
yeah, I
it.
understood. Because we came from the same like Jamaican background, so I got it. Do you know what I mean? Like the things I said to my dad, you would have never said.
Yeah,
do you
literally.
know what I'm saying?
But
and you still wouldn't now.
So did you deal with like homophobia in your family? Would you say you?
No, well, this is the thing. I never thought my dad was homophobic. I never thought he didn't like gay people. I never thought he like had a problem with gay people. He just didn't want to have a gay son. Do you understand what I mean? Like now, me and my dad can laugh about it. Do you understand what I mean? When I was younger, do you remember Bashment Granny?
Yeah.
When that all came out, and like my dad made me sit down and watch it with him, and he used to be like, "Are you that? Are you?" But laughing, he'd be like, "Are you that Shaquille? Look at him bleach up face. You got bleach up your face, Shaquille." So I never thought that.
What about your siblings though? What about your siblings?
No, I don't, because they knew. Do you understand? I mean, everybody knew. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was like with my siblings. I've never came out to my siblings. I'm sure they heard that I told my dad I was gay or whatever, blah blah blah. But I never came out like, and especially with my younger siblings. They are like, I've got a lot of younger siblings, and they all know.
But I feel like with younger siblings it's different because it's like you're their big brother, so they love you regardless. You get what I mean?
I've always been like this to them. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
But so I feel like your siblings that are your age, they've never had.
No, because they knew. They knew.
Have I spoken to my brothers?
I feel like you want to speak to them though.
No, they're my brothers. I grew up with them. Yeah. We grew up in the same house. Yeah. We've all gotten ready. My brother's in the next room. Yeah. Like
we went out in Vauxhall. So if you know about Vauxhall, you know what we was doing. I woke up and your brother was stood over me and he was topless. Bear in mind, he's like an athlete in there. And then he was like, you was already awake. And then he's like, where did you lot go last night? And you just looked at me and you just went.
But guys, listen, I was so secretive, yeah. I was like,
he knew where we went.
he knew where we went, but I was like, boom, 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 on job, keep it a secret, can't tell no one. Like, even if there was a picture or, do you get what I mean? There would be pictures online or and I would lie till I'm blue in the face, you know, because I just couldn't deal with it. And I feel like with my brothers, it's like, with them, it's like, my family is very big. And when I say very big, I mean...
mine is too.
No, but I mean, my family is very big, but my dad is the head.
Yeah.
He's the head of the family, do you get it? So he's the one that everybody would go to, seek advice from, need help. My dad is that guy. Yeah. So it's like, whatever my dad says, it kind of just has a domino effect on the family. Yeah. Or if my dad doesn't agree...
So if your dad was okay with everything, everybody
would be okay. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But it's like, because of the way my dad behaved towards me, publicly, it just had a domino effect on my brothers, my sisters. The men in my dad's side of the family are the type of people that would be like, a song would come on and the song might be a bit fruity. Turn that off, man. When I listen to them, that is my type of family. My uncles are the type of people that, like, I'd be chilling in my bedroom, minding my business, you know, in my mum's house. My uncles will come to my mum's house to check on everyone. If my dad is away, he'll come and look in my room. He'll be like, where's your brother? Oh, you're just sitting there playing with dollies. My uncles would come and project their toxic masculinity and homophobia onto me, and it would just make me uncomfortable. When I started dyeing my hair, my family was so homophobic. They used to call me a gigolo. They used to call me male prostitute. They used to... Do you remember? I used to go, and I don't think people understand when I say,
it's bad when you think
like
about
when you
it,
think about it, it's shocking. Like
it is. You had to deal with a lot of pressure because I feel like it came from the fact that you was being respectful of them. Do you know what I mean? Which I don't think they realized, and they still don't realize. Like the lot of things that you didn't do was because of them. When I was growing up, my dad tried to attack my sense of self. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
change you.
Yeah. But I never ever like questioned it. Do you understand me? Whereas with you, it did. Do you understand what I mean?
I would suppress. I would suppress it. Yeah, but I would have highs and lows. So for example,
but everyone does.
Yeah, but say you
mean?
was to come down for a weekend. I'm lighter than a feather. I'm like sky high. I'm expressive. I'm in a carefree vibe. As soon as he goes and I'm back to working in my dad's shop and going to college and like it was just it was just awful. The way Shaquille is and the way how comfortable he is within his sexuality, I've always admired that about you. Although you lot heard me say in the beginning when I was in my dad's shop, I'll tell him to whatever, that was only because I know how my family is. They'll kick me out, they'll chat me and do all that. So it was just to keep me safe. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and I knew that.
Yeah, so he knew that.
It wasn't like...
But other than that, when we was just... I always spoke highly of him when it came to his sexuality and when it came to how he was around his family. Like, Shaquille will dance, Shaquille will wind up himself, Shaquille will buzz a joke. Like, do you get what I mean?
When the first time you see me, like, remember when we went to my auntie's house and then I started brocking out?
I was sitting there.
I was brocking out, whining, splitting. Like, we was going out, wasn't we? We went around for dinner. We was going out and we started drinking and I just started busting a wine and you were just sat in the corner and you was like, you looked like you were so disgusting. You know what I've noticed? As soon as I go anywhere with you that you haven't been before, you sit in the corner. So and you observe the room but you make it so obvious. Do you know what I mean? So and then people be like, oh, is your friend okay? And I'm like, no, he's actually fine. He's okay. Trust me.
Like his birthday.
If he wasn't fine, he would not be here.
Literally.
He would have got up and left.
His birthday, I sat down for like a good 15-20 minutes and just felt the room for a while. And then once I was in, I was good to go. I'm not used to just putting myself out there and people just accepting me for who I am. Do you know what I mean? I have to ease my way in.
And everybody loved you, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you was being yourself. That's what you was being yourself.
What would you say to like people that are battling with their sexuality and going through it, or they're unsure, don't know how to tell people, don't know how to tell anyone?
Don't feel like you have to tell anyone anything that you don't want to. Do you know what I mean? Like, even when I came out to myself and I knew I was gay, the only reason why I didn't come out for so long is because I just wasn't, it's simple, I wasn't ready to tell anyone. It's like when someone gets pregnant, do they tell everyone as soon as they get pregnant? Or do they go to wait until a bit further on? You know what I mean? While they got used to the pregnancy themselves and the fact that they're having this child before they tell everyone. Nobody questions that. Do you understand what I mean? So don't feel like you have to tell anyone anything that you don't want to. Also, just take your time to like
know yourself. Learn yourself. I feel like a lot of the time when it comes to sexuality, it's like we're so stuck on labels.
Yeah.
We're so stuck on labels and what.
Yeah, because I don't think I am gay. I don't think I'm gay. I would actually say
you're sexually fluid.
Yeah. I say I'm gay because it's just easier because I can't be asked with people.
You don't wake up and live your life having to answer people's questions. That's not how you live your life. You live your life for yourself. You do your thing, and whoever you wish to tell.
Or who was the first person you told?
Nadia.
Okay, yeah. The first one that I told was Naira. Oh, let me tell you the story how I told her, right? So it was on BBM. And I was like, I need to tell you something, You got promised you won't tell no one else, you got promised you won't tell no one else. And she's like, yeah, what is it? I'm like, are you on your own? What is it? And then I told her, and then she turned around and said to me, Shaquille, I thought you killed someone. This is how Jamaican. She said, to this day, she said, I thought you killed someone.
Going out in this lifestyle, it's a completely different world. It's not your normal, just like, it's a whole new world where there's people that are in there that are completely different to their day to day. When you go into these raves, there's people in there that are like having their like 10, like they're out their 10 minutes of fame. I don't know how to explain it. Do you get what I mean? They're having that escape moment.
Think halfway between dance hall and ballroom.
Literally, you're having that moment. You see when you go in a video like in a dance. That is the moment that is the moment that somebody that is on the DL or whatever wants to have when they go into a black gay rave. Like, it's not like it's something that you have to have the balls to actually do, because
we clocked some DL guy in there that was like a close family friend. Do you remember of yours? And then did he leave after he seen you?
Yes. Yeah. And told my brother.
Like, he knew you were gonna tell him.
It just like.
And then lied and said he's with his girlfriend. Look.
Oh my God! Shaquille, I was talking about this with my mom a couple of days ago. Like, the shit that we have gone through, people don't even understand, you know? Some of my friends would all have pack bag and get changed and go raving and then come back. Like,
get changed. Remember that?
The level of dedication that you have to be undercover DL, like, people are really going through it, you know, and you think you lot might think it's an easy job. The girls out there that have their little gay best friend and their family don't know, you think it's an easy job that person is battling their sexuality. It's not easy. Them busting, joking, kicking with you is one thing, but they still have to go home and be a completely different person. So check on your LGBT sisters and bros.
But it takes time. It does take time. It does take time.
But don't rush the process. Don't rush.
I have friends that, like, their family found out they was gay when they was 15, and they haven't spoke. They got kicked out and disowned since then. Do you know what I mean? So, like,
take time, fam. Don't rush the process.
And then sometimes these people, this never happened to us, but you can fall into the wrong arms. Do you know what I mean?
And you can get pressured, but you'll get pressured to think that, like, you're presented a lifestyle when not everybody
take drugs to have this type of sex and things like that. But like I said, because I knew who I was, and that never happened to us. We never fell into the wrong. You know what I mean? But it could have. Do you know what I mean? And it does happen. Do you know what I mean?
And we need to remember that we all come from like different family backgrounds. So just because I saw Shaquille with his family and doing all that things, I never ever once thought my dad is gonna be okay with this. If he's never, are you mad? No way. But like, just take time, don't push the process, learn yourself, know who you are, love yourself. Not make the boy and a girl take it in the idiot, you understand?
When we used to go out when we was younger, like, we would go to these like gay black places and dance. But these older gay guys that were in this place, they used to, at the time we would just like, there was nothing of it. Because I think to myself, I obviously didn't like it. Because when it used to happen, I used to move away from them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, but they would literally, you'd be dancing, you didn't even have to be dancing, you should be stood there, and they would put their hands down your pants and start, do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's assault. But obviously, at the time, we wasn't thinking like that. Do you know what I mean? We just think, yeah, he's just nasty. Do you know what I mean?
And that's
and people said you was lying. How long have we been friends again?
Since I was at 18, 17,
18. I was, 26. What was that?
Nearly 10 years.
Wait, that's 8 years?
Yeah.
That is so mad. People don't realise how long we've been friends. They think that we just met each other.
Exactly. Weird.
And then when I say,
but that's why I wanted you to find the pictures. But you said you lost them.
Yeah. People don't realise how long. I know it's mad how long we've, and people think, oh,
we just met one day. Shaquille came to my X Factor auditions. Like, oh my god.
And I auditioned.
Shaquille auditioned. Oh my god.
We're actually brothers. I love you, babe. I taste disgusting.